So the first day, I went by myself. My parents and my brother hadn't gotten into town yet, and they didn't have tickets for Thursday, so I went ahead and went by myself. But I was able to go to the grounds and just check everything out and get a sense of everything. And the weather was absolutely incredible. It was really hot, but it was the kind of hot where there was no humidity, so it just kind of felt good. It was a dry heat, but I mean the atmosphere was incredible. The tennis was just amazing. I mean, I could sit there and just watch tennis all day, and that's exactly what I did. I watched doubles. This match was really exciting. I watched singles. Um, I mean, it was just next level. I don't think I'd ever seen tennis played at that level in person before, that up close, especially on these outer courts where you can really get an incredible view of the tennis and the players. This was Brandon Nakashima, and I think he ended up losing this match, but it was incredible. It was really, really fun to watch him, and I ended up watching after this was Shapovalov versus Baena. And actually, I didn't move from this spot. So I was sitting here, and my parents actually saw me on TV a couple of times during the next match, during this Shapovalov match. It was really, really cool. And then actually, I went on YouTube and I searched for highlights from that match to see if I could find myself on TV, and I did. So that was pretty cool. I didn't include a clip here because it was so tiny and I was so far away that you really couldn't tell that it was me. I mean, you could, but it wasn't a great, like, straight on shot. But this match was really cool. Okay, so this is day 2. That was my brother, that's my dad. And we were in the American Express Lounge. You could go play tennis in there. This was Louis Armstrong.
This sorry. This reminds me of my vacations in California where you're just day drinking.
Yeah.
I hope mom and dad.
We are entering into Louis Armstrong Stadium. My brother was talking about, like, when he's gone for work on a conference or whatever, or staying at like a really nice place, he can just like have fun and day drink. And he said that this experience reminded him of that, except this time we had mom and dad with us, which was a little different, but it was still so much fun. We were so high up in these seats, but it was still so good. Like, we could watch on the big screen. We were in such a great atmosphere. It was just so fun to be there and to see the greats playing. Coco Gauff won. This was her match against Madison Keys. She won in 2 straight sets and played really well. And it's just always so fun to see Americans do well, especially at the US Open, of all places. Okay, so the reason we even ended up going to the US Open was because my mom had asked us what our bucket list items were. How do you feel about Serena's loss last night?
Well, I'm just so happy that she's made it this far, and she has nothing to prove to anyone.
Yeah.
It's been fun watching her grow up, and I hope she has, I'm sure she'll have a productive, useful, happy life.
Great. Enjoy day 2.
For us,
Yeah.
yes.
Thanks for your words, Pat. Okay, back to the bucket list. So I answered and I said my bucket list, the very top of my bucket list is to go to all the Grand Slams. And so I have been to the Australian Open. I went in 2018. And then, of course, that leaves the US Open, the French Open, and then Wimbledon. And my brother, pretty much said, yeah, me too. Like, I'd love to go to all of them. And so did my parents. And so this was back in 2021 when she asked us this. And we said, well, let's do it. Like, what's stopping us from doing it? Let's do it now while we are all, still healthy and able. And so we actually did it. Hey, Marvin, we're watching Medvedev and Kyrgios. What are your predictions? Who do you want to win?
I don't like either. Let's be honest about this. I think Medvedev in 4.
Okay.
I'm going with Medvedev in 4. He's just got the more solid all-around game. He's won here at New York before. He's been to the finals before as well. Kyrgios, when he gets behind, he's going to get down on himself. Some people, when they get angry, excel. McEnroe, obviously. Kyrgios, there's no McEnroe.
No.
So
Okay.
I think Medvedev's going to put the hammer to him.
Good. Thanks for your thoughts. Have a great time out there.
See ya.
Okay, so in no particular order, here is who I saw play. McNally and Townsend I saw play doubles. Coco Gauff versus Madison Keys. Garbine and Petra. Pagula versus Yuan. This is Jack Sock and Leylah Fernandez. I saw Alcaraz versus Brooksby. Tiafoe versus Schwartzman. Cilic versus Evans. Swiatek versus Davis. Nakashima versus Sinner. Medvedev and Kyrgios. That's this match here. This last match was Ons Jabeur versus Kudermetova. We didn't stay for the entire thing because it didn't start until 10 o'clock at night, but I'm so happy we went. I had a great time. Here's what my mom had to say about her experience.
My favorite part was just hanging out with you guys, but it was really nice to see all of the big stadiums, or the Ash, the whole venue that I've watched for years on TV. So that was great.